Hi guys, what's up? It's your friend here on the internet, Anita Serene, and I am here today with a psychic reading on what you can expect in September for all areas of life, love, career, and money by using the tarot cards as well as my intuition. I've been a psychic medium on this platform on the beautiful land of YouTube land for going on 10 years, and I'm very excited to read your future today. So these are going to be your three options. What I need you to do is I need you to pick one of the three options with your intuition. And then once you pick an option, you can fast forward to the timestamps I provide in the pinned comment as well as the description. Click the timestamp next to your chosen option and it will take you right to your psychic reading about what September has in store for you. Quick little update while you guys are looking over the options, I do have a Patreon. And for only $11.11 a month, you will get four new videos a month, just like this one, which are only on Patreon. Not only that, you will get 200 videos I've posted over the years I've had Patreon that are just like this one. Pick a card readings from every topic, such as, how do they really feel about me? Where is this relationship going? What blessings are coming for me next? What are the current astrological transits going to bring me? I use my psychic intuitive gifts and gift of reading tarot and astrology in the stars to predict your future and be a friend and guide to you throughout your life. So if you resonate with me, and I've been accurate multiple times, consider signing up for my Patreon for $11 a month. Now, there is a free option. Please do not click the free option. You will not get anything, just annoying ass emails. You have to pay the $11 a month to get the content because, hey, this is my job and it's an energy exchange. So be sure to do that. All right, guys. So once again, once you pick an option, timestamps are located in the pinned comment and description. Click the timestamp next to your chosen option and it will take you right to your psychic reading for September. Now, if you need more time, be sure to pause that video, but we are about to get started. See you at your psychic reading. So for those of you who are here for the Astrology of September 2025, if you're watching this in the month of September where I posted, I do want to tell you guys, I have some exciting news. In my personal life, I was casted in a film as a character named Grace, and Grace is a really sweet, dumb girl, kind of like based on Luann from King of the Hill. Well, not really, but I based my character off of her. And she's a very sweet Western girl, and she's getting abused by a guy named Hunter on their trip to Las Vegas. And I filmed this in Las Vegas with an amazing team, and we filmed in Mesquite, Nevada. So if you are ever in Mesquite, Nevada, and you're looking for an authentic Americana feel, and you want to go gambling, you want a nice dinner and some hotel while you're driving around out west, visit Mesquite, Nevada, Eureka Casino and Resorts. You guys are going to have a good time, going to get some good drinks, going to get some good food, maybe make a little money gambling. They were nice enough to let us film the movie there. Now, this video is not sponsored, but I wanted to give this place a shout out because it's one of my favorite places ever after filming the film, and the people that run that place are just really good people. And I just wanted to give them a shout out, and the link to mark that on your next travel destination is also in the pinned comment and description. Now, the astrology for September is so lit. So this year, 2025, is a Mars year because if you add up 2 + 2 + 5, it equals 9, which is the number of Mars. Now, September is always a Mars month because it's the 9th month out of the year. So we have double Mars energy September 2025. So Mars's astrological transits are going to be extra phenomenal and extra highlighted here. This is going to be the accumulation of 2025, the peak climax of your storyline happening this month. Mars will be in the zodiac sign of Libra in sidereal astrology and Scorpio in tropical astrology. What this means is Mars in astrology represents the masculine consciousness and the masculine energy. So the masculine consciousness and the masculine energy will be very focused on securing long-term relationships at this point. It's very likely a fuckboy or a girls aren't normally like fuck girls, but okay, I'll give you that if you're a lesbian. So Mars is going to be, your masculines are going to be switching over from that player lifestyle, really looking to be in a long-term relationship and secure relationship. They're looking to settle down at this point. So in regards to love, you are going to notice that people that were hesitant to commit before, or if you were meeting people that were hesitant to commit before, all of a sudden they are going to be wanting a relationship, wanting to get closer, wanting to move in, wanting to get engaged, wanting to get married, or wanting to enter a committed relationship. You might notice your man is extra clingy during this time, extra needy. And a lot of you are probably destined to meet some fated connections in September 2025. You might also feel more motivated to socialize and meet new people more so than ever before. This is a very social month energetically. So that's what we can expect astrologically. Now let's get to the Psychic Tarot Pick a Card predictions. Group 1, for those of you who chose this option right here, what you need to know is that you are objectively beautiful. And, Spirit was telling me to tell you this because recently you have dealt with somebody who treated you in such a way that you went, how could you treat me like this unless I was ugly? How could you treat me like this unless I was unworthy, I was uncool, I was weird? So you started looking, because of this person, you started looking in the mirror and trying to see what's wrong with me. Am I deformed? You started overanalyzing your personality. You started overanalyzing yourself, wondering what is so horrible about me or so off about me that caused this person to treat me with such disrespect. And that's a very natural human place for your mind to go, even though it had nothing to do with you. This person, I'm shuffling as I go, guys. I'm channeling as I go. This person was so confused in life, they don't even know where they're going. The clouds here tells me that whoever treated you like that, they weren't able to see you clearly. And it wasn't until they saw other people wanted you, or they saw that you had other people that were kind of attractive who were into you. It wasn't until then that they were able to see you clearly, but they were not seeing you clearly because they don't even see themselves clearly. This person was very aloof, nonchalant, and it made you really question your self-esteem. So what I'm trying to say here is I feel like you need to hear that you are conventionally attractive. You are not the person that needs looks maxing. So toxic. You're not the person who needs to change everything about yourself. You are conventionally attractive. I'm seeing it in the energy. And you need that reminder because you guys are natural entertainers. And for those of you who want to know, how am I going to go viral online? How am I going to go viral on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube? I'll tell you how. Because I'm seeing you guys have the gift of being a natural entertainer, which means you probably have a really pleasant voice, you're interesting to look at, you have an energy that grabs the attention of the room. You guys would likely go viral from making thirst traps, singing, or dancing, entertaining on camera, making jokes, singing, dancing, thirst traps, because you guys look good and you're interesting to look at. And you need to be reminded of that, because I think this person, the way they treated you, made you kind of second guess that. And in the month of September, I'm seeing someone who's very into you. Look at that. Look at this card. It says good chemistry, great vibes, positive. In the month of September, I see someone who is very into you. They can't get enough of you. Now, this person that is really into you, I'm hearing they have the confidence to finally approach you, because they have recently reached some sort of professional level. They got their money where they needed to get their money. I'm trying to grab my crystal so I can channel my energy better. If you're wondering what I'm playing with. Essentially, this person has gotten their money up, and they finally have reached the point in their career where they feel worthy enough to pursue you or to have a relationship with you. I'm getting heavy Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So this person, and I'm also getting Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This person is kind of a contradiction, because a part of them is very a hopeless romantic, and they can be very whimsical, but at the same time, their job requires them to be very practical and disciplined. I am getting someone who wears a lot of business casual. I'm getting a lot of suits. I'm getting a lot of slacks, or if you're dealing with a woman, a lot of business suits, skirts, neckties. This person is a very hard worker, and they don't feel worthy of being in a relationship, even if they're a woman, if they haven't met their career and financial goals. This person has recently hit their career and their financial goals, so they're interested in pursuing something with you. And we have this with into you. And once again, I'm seeing this for you, group 1. It would not surprise me if this person was already in your life, or if they come in early September. How are you going to feel about this person? I forgot to bring my regular tarot deck. How will you feel about this person? We have the Sun, happiness, so the feelings will be mutual. This person will bring you, it'll be like the type of person that the conversation never gets dull. You could talk to them all night about nothing. They make you feel funny, and they laugh at your jokes, and they make you laugh at the same time. It's like hours and hours of conversation without it getting weird or awkward. Like you could talk to this person all night, all day. You're going to find this person to be very charming and witty. They're going to be able to make you laugh. I also saw 420, so someone here could partake in certain things. Now let's get an overall summary once again for your September group number 1. Let's dive a little deeper into this. We have the imposter syndrome, and we have the 8 of swag. So some of you guys might feel like you're faking life. Like you kind of feel like the universe chose you for a certain profession, or the universe chose you to do a certain thing because you get a lot of success in it, or there's been a lot of cheerleading of you on that path. But a part of you feels like you're not very good, or there's someone else better than you, or maybe this isn't what you're supposed to be doing. So you're second guessing yourself a little bit because you feel like the role you were assigned, someone else can do it better, or you're not deserving of it, or why did people assign me this role? Because I'm really not that good. Everyone's going to see I'm really not that good. That might be something you're currently struggling with. And once again, I want to remind you that the way people treat you isn't a reflection of your worth. It is a reflection of how they treat themselves. Like, when I was like, how do I make this a story? I'm going to have to edit this out because this is a lot of rambling. But when you date someone who can't even keep their room clean, for instance, when you date someone who doesn't make sure they eat nutritious foods, they eat food out of a can, they don't even treat their own body good. What makes you think they're going to treat you good? They can't even treat themselves good. So how other people treat you is never a reflection of your worth. It is a reflection of how they feel about themselves. And someone with low self-worth can fool you and treat you really good for a short period, and that's when you get a love bomber. So I think you guys are just feeling really down on yourself because of the way people have treated you. So I'm here to remind you, you are hot, you are a bombshell. You are conventionally attractive. I don't get that in all of my piles. And I'm here to gas you up and stroke your dick a little because that little dick really made you go, what's wrong with me for someone to treat me like that? You guys are doing a lot better than you think you are. You are a lot hotter than you think you are. And you get checked out. Guys, you're the type of person where you go out to a bar, you go out to the grocery store, you're always getting checked out and approached even by unwanted people. And you might think, well, oh, these people that are really like disturbing looking, or not just disturbing looking, but kind of creepy, they approach me because they think they have a chance. No, they approach you because you're magnetic and they're you inspire the bravery to make people shoot their shot, even when they don't think they stand a chance, because they're like, I can't let this opportunity go. So you know what I'm saying is true, because strangers try to talk to you. They approach you all the time in public. When you're just going about your daily routines and tasks when you do step outside. You are hot. You are killing it at your career. Don't let some stupid person who treated you poorly second guess that in you. And besides, I see a new hot, steamy romance coming in for you in September. And you also need to know you're on the right path, baby. Once again, I think you're second guessing yourself. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe I'm not the right person for the job. There's so many other more talented people, but the cards are saying, the universe is saying, this is a sign you're on the right path. You're just having some setbacks. Setbacks are a part of the journey. Sometimes I film 2 YouTube videos before I get a good take and post it online. And I'm wondering if I should even be doing this. Sometimes you make mistakes or you fail or you get rejected and you think, maybe this isn't the path I'm supposed to be on. But actually, I'm seeing you're exactly where you're supposed to be. So this steamy romance I see for you, group 1, does it have the potential to go somewhere? Does it have the potential to go somewhere? So we have wait. We have I left before you can leave me. We have I can't stop thinking about you. So I want to tell you guys, if you are still preoccupied with someone from the past and there's been a little bit of a pause between the two of you, this person left you because, not because they didn't like you, but because they felt insecure about where they were in life. They weren't at the status they wanted in their career. Their money wasn't where it was supposed to be. So they pulled back to work on that. And there was a part of them that didn't feel worthy of settling down yet. They can't stop thinking about you. And I don't think it's over between the two of you. I think this person got distant with you because they felt uneasy with themselves. And it is not a reflection of your worth, but a reflection where they did not feel good enough for you, and you were a reminder about how they were not measuring up in their life. They want you to know that they felt more deeply about you than they have for someone in a really long time. And that's why they didn't want you to have them while they were in such a low place. Whether it's this person from the past returning or a new person, I am seeing love entering your life with someone who can't get enough of you. They're going to see your worth. Let's get some more hints about this person, where you two will meet. That sounded a little specific, but some other things about this person. I'm getting Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and I'm also getting dark hair, and I'm also getting dark eyes. So that's all I have for you, my love. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Hey, group 2, for those of you who chose this option right here, this is going to be what September has in store for you. So I'm getting we have some childhood trauma. Don't we all have a little bit of childhood trauma? But someone showed you, like a really big adult in your life, that you cannot trust others or depend on others. You can only depend on yourself. And you might notice that relationship pattern being repeated in your life with friendships who let you down. Like, they were not there for me when I needed them. Or romantic partners who aren't there when you need them. And so there is an obstacle in you finding and keeping healthy love, because there is a part of you that just does not trust anybody enough to open up to get to that point. And you want stability and safety with just one partner, but it's hard for you to trust anybody because your earliest experiences with people showed you that no one is to be trusted and you can only rely on yourself. And that's really sad, because our beliefs are formed from the age 0 to 7. And whatever beliefs that we form from 0 to 7, those beliefs are our core programmed beliefs, and our beliefs manifest our reality. So from 0 to 7, whatever happened to you, you learned that you cannot trust the people closest to you. So your parents might have been very unstable, emotionally unstable, financially unstable, just really unstable people that weren't available to meet your needs. And so now in your romantic relationships, you have a trouble trusting people. And this is why you have trouble manifesting a secure relationship. In the month of September, we will get to your love life too, but in the month of September, you are getting angelic help. You're getting guidance. And what you're getting is you're getting a vision of your future. Now, a vision of your future comes in a lot of different ways. For some people, they partake in medical marijuana and they sit down with their journal and they start getting visions of what they want their future to look like. For other people, they don't need mushrooms or marijuana or DMT or whatever. For other people, they just go inward and they start going on walks and they get a vision for how they want their future to look. And what the vision is you'll start desiring things. Desire. That is the vision of what you're meant to have in the future. It is the vision of what you are meant to have in the future. When I was a little kid, I told everyone and my mom, you can ask any of my close family members, I was like, I'm going to be famous one day. I said it over and over. And I did. I ended up becoming online famous one day. I'm not that famous right now, but I have the viewers I need to do my purpose. So fame was a part of that journey of finding my people, finding people I can be a friend to and guide and lead and just be a companion to through this crazy journey of life. So fame was a part of that step. And I knew that from a kid because it's what I wanted. And so whenever we look at desire, like, oh, I'm seeing an older person. That older person is cool. I want to be like them when I'm older. That desire to be like someone you see who's older than you is a peek into the future of who you are meant to become in the future. That's a secret no one will tell you. And I know it is true. I know it is true. Because I've seen it in my own life. My favorite music videos that I would watch on repeat, I ended up living in those locations in LA. The Continental, downtown LA. And when I was watching those music videos, I didn't realize what that place was until I moved there, and I realized that was in every music video I used to watch as a kid. So when you see an older person and you're like, I want to be like them, you are simply glancing at yourself into the future. And when you see a house that you don't yet have, but you're like, wow, that's my dream house. It's not materialism. It's not wanting to keep up with the Jonases. That is a want or a desire or feeling of warmth you have because you're meant to have that house in the future. So how you get angelic visions is through desire. People you want to be like, places you want to be, relationships that you wish you had, with that famous couple. That is a reflection of what you are meant to have in the future. And it doesn't always come in your timeline, but it comes at the best timeline for you, where you're like, I understand why I had to wait till this age. No, group 2, what makes you lovable is I really feel like in every part of your life, you always act as the therapist and the helper to everyone you love. You might have people-pleasing tendencies. That's okay. Your trauma can sometimes breed good things about you. But you're always the therapist to everyone in your life. And you need to know, group 2, when you're a healer, like how you are. I had this revelation from my higher self the other day, and God, I want to say God, but it sounds crazy. So this is YouTube. I'm open to be judged, but when I really sit down with God in my journal, my higher self, I was told that healers like yourself, when you say things in the moment, you don't really think it's that impactful. And let me tell you something, tattoo artists can be healers, okay? Therapists are obvious healers, tarot readers, obvious healers. But some of you guys could just wait tables or be a bartender or a stripper and just talk to people. Healers like yourself who have the gift of healing, you might not think in the moment you're making any impact. You might think, oh, I'm just tattooing. Oh, I'm just serving drinks. Oh, I'm just, talking to another client. But healers have this ability where their mere presence will be a catalyst for change in somebody's life because everything is energetic. When you get a tattoo, and I'm pointing to this one because my tattoo artist is a healer. When you get a tattoo, they're putting their energy into your body with the art they are creating and carving into your skin. So their energy is carved into you. So if a tattoo artist is a healer, naturally, it's a gift not everybody has. Just like not everyone has the gift of dancing or being sexy, okay? Like I've tried to make a thirst trap. It is harder than it looks, bitch, okay? You know what I'm trying to say? Some people have the gift of being sexy and alluring and singing and music, but you have the natural gift of healing. And you heal just by existing and interacting with people, and you heal through whatever it is you do. Even if it's not a traditional modes of meaning of healing like therapy or Reiki healing or tarot reading. You could sell jewelry. You could just be a bartender, a stripper. Okay, you could be, doing whatever you do, your energy is healing. So when you interact with another nervous system, they get in contact with your nervous system and it creates change in them based on one word you said, one sentence you said, or just the influence of your energy. It makes the people you interact with during whatever job you choose to do, actually reflect on what you say. Reflect on your energy, and it makes them kind of change as well. Just by being like meeting you, being in your vicinity, they start thinking and changing. And that's a healer. That's someone with a natural gift of healing. And so when you're a healer, you don't have to be in the field of healing. You can do whatever your interest is, whether that's acting, whether that's singing, whether that's tattooing, whether that's being an influencer, whether it's serving tables, whether it's being an editor. You put your energy in everything you do, and your energy is naturally healing, and it plants seeds in people that grow into positive change in their life with everyone you interact with. Even when you're just sitting there getting your hair washed or sitting there getting your nails done, your energy speaks for itself. Not the words you say, not what it is you do physically to heal people. It's just your being, because God granted you with the gift of healing. Your natural being is the catalyst for positive change in people's lives. And that energy is valuable. Don't let anyone treat you like it isn't, because you probably have interacted with people that treated you like trash, and you went, well, if my energy is so valuable and I'm so motherfucking healing, why aren't I more popular? Why don't I have more friends? Why aren't people chasing me out the door because they want my healing energy? Because not everyone wants to be healed, because a lot of people are scared of change. So group number 2, it sucks. Being a healer, it doesn't suck, because literally you heal no matter what your profession is, because your energy imprints on other people through whatever it is you choose to do, and it naturally changes people. And I feel like you have everyone else's back, but no one really has your back. And what if I told you that was just a belief you cultivated from 0 to 7 because one person in your life was not there for you? And you had this belief where people cannot be trusted, and I have everyone else's back, but no one has mine. So you guys might actually be a little avoidantly attached in nature. But what if I told you your current material reality is just a projection of your beliefs? And if you healed that belief of everyone lets me down, no one is there for me, you would actually start attracting healthier relationships in your life with people who do not let you down. I feel like recently you guys have been through some lessons in love. Love has not been working out in your favor. Some of you guys had something traumatic happen. You went through a breakup. You went through multiple breakups or multiple scenarios in love that were proving your belief of no one stays. No one can be trusted. So if you want to change that pattern, you have to change that belief, because be it, as Jesus says, be it unto him his truest beliefs. So we have to start doing some shadow work and realizing the material reality is just a mirror of our truest beliefs. And if we want to change our material reality, we have to change our beliefs. So we have to look inward and really be honest with ourselves. And that's why you have a block on love right now. And once you heal that, that block should be lifted for you to experience real love. I do feel like you guys are meant to have kids, whether you adopt or have babies. I do see that in the future for you, 100%. So keep healing yourself, and you will attract the partner that you will do that with. Or you'll stop pushing away good partners. You'll start to be able to see them through your amygdala once you change that belief. That's all I have for you, my love. Have a great September, and I will see you later. Hi, group number 3. For those of you who chose this option right here, this is going to be, what's coming for you in September. The reason why I made that sound was because we have the 6 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which means victory and success and luck. Group number 3, if you guys, this is a season of virality. This is a season of virality. This is a season of going viral. This is a season of harvesting all of the good luck you have reaped the last few years. And it's interesting because I think you guys have accumulated so much luck and abundance the last few years. And I think you have so much to be proud of. Group 3, I want you to really congratulate yourself for all the work that you've done. Recognize yourself for all the work that you've done. You've reached heights that people would only dream of. You've reached points in life that 90% of people have never reached in their lives. So it's time to recognize your accomplishments. Recognize how far you've come. Recognize how many accomplishments you have under your belt and how blessed the universe has made you. I know when we compare ourselves to all the it girls, that's why I love Addison Rae. Her lyrics are so relatable. And it's like I compare myself to the newest it girl. I know when you make comparisons, you feel like you haven't really done shit with your life. You know, it's you, so you think you're kind of lame, but you have reached points in your life that people would only dream of. And most people will never reach in their life. You are doing better than 90% of people in the world. And you might be like, why did God bless me? Why did God make me so lucky? And it's because of your soul. You are not someone who has bad intentions when you speak or when you do things. You actually have a very genuine soul. And you know, some bad souls out there. I can't lie to you. There are some bad souls out there that get good things because the devil is a very convincing charmer. But when you sit in their energy, you know that it is demonic because it puts you in a bad vibration. You guys might not be doing anything to make the world a better place. You know, you might just be living your life. But the place of where you're coming from, your intentions are very good. And you need to know that. You might be like, are my intentions good? Like, I've gotten so lucky in life. Why did God pick me? It's because your intentions are very pure. And you are not from Satan. You're not from the devil. You're not a bad vibe. You just live your life from the authenticity of your heart. And your intentions are, I'm hearing lullaby sounds. So maybe you guys, like signs this is for you, is if you listen to ASMR or whatever, just you listen to something to fall asleep. You might be like, why me? Because you have good intentions. You're not trying to use people. I live in Hollywood, right? The vibe of Hollywood is, what can you give me so I can climb to the top? Most people don't have great intentions with connecting with people. You do. You're just following your heart. And following your heart has led you to a lot of blessings and a lot of great things. And this was something that was totally out of your control. That was just destiny, and it's landed you in really great places. You guys have recently went through a timeline jump where your whole reality has changed. You are being led by an unseen force, which is destiny. So everything that has happened in your life, it's what people dreamed for themselves. You know, whether it's you were blessed with really good looks, or you just happen to date or marry the right person, or you happen to be there at the right time. You got the job opportunity. Your life has been very blessed. And you might be like, what did I do to deserve this? So many people want what I have. But it's just because there's a purity to your soul. You're not doing it for clout. You're not doing it for social validity. You are simply following your heart and following what feels right and what feels good to you. And you might not think, oh, I'm this good person with good intentions, but you are, because you're not trying to use anyone for anything. You're not trying to swindle people or climb to the top. You are genuinely just following your heart, and following your heart has led you to very blessed places. And I see what's coming for you in September is a sense of soul family, past life relationships with people you feel so comfortable around. People you can be yourself around who bring out the best in you. I'm also hearing you guys have a very attractive voice. I'm hearing something about phone sex. So maybe someone you're with is overseas or somewhere far, or it starts out over the phone. Listen, I am seeing a past life relationship and love for you. I'm seeing you will be madly in love in September. There's someone here you've had a past life with. This is not your first life with them, and you know because the first time you met them, there was instant chemistry. There was an instant mutual attraction. And this person has taught you a lot and has helped you grow as a person. And they appreciated you things that were more than just sex, more than just your physical body. They appreciated things they saw in you, like your mind and your abilities and your personality. It was beyond sex. And at certain points you might have questioned, are you even attracted to me? And that's because this person saw more of a potential in you than they did wanting to use your body. This person might have a really nice home, a really nice setup. They have success in their life that you can see materially. This is a past life relationship that's either here or coming in for you in September. And even though they aren't good at expressing it, you need to know this person is madly in love with you. You've changed their life and their outlook on life in so many ways. And so I'm seeing a very deep, passionate romance with someone who feels mutually the way you do, intoxicated, absolutely in love with you in September. They really love how independent you are and how you know who you are as a person. You have an identity away from them, and they love your independence and how you're happy being alone. That's what draws them to you. And so more with this soul family I'm seeing coming in for you, because you're attracting a lot of people to you at this time, and you might not necessarily know why. Why am I attracting so many people, you might ask? Because a lot of the times people with really beautiful anything don't know that they're beautiful. Beautiful people don't know that they're beautiful. Beautiful souls don't know that they have beautiful souls. A lot of people, they're blind to their own beauty in whatever way God has blessed them energetically. And people know you're not trying to take advantage of anyone. People can tell you don't have ulterior motives. People can tell that you are just following your heart with no ulterior motive. It is very apparent to everyone around you. And it just happens to land you at the right place at the right time with lucky serendipitous events, especially in September. But I'm seeing an energy of soul family coming in for you where you're really connecting with certain people and feeling in harmony with a group of people. I'm hearing this is everything that you wish for. You've always wished to be a part of a group. You've always wished to be a part of something. You've always wished to belong. You've always wished to have a group of people you could be yourself with, and that's coming for you in September. This is a wish come true. And that's what's beautiful about you, because some of the people you might be attracting might be very established or famous or wealthy, but you don't care about that. Because what you cared about more was belonging somewhere, What you cared about more was being seen. What you cared about more was feeling good in a group of people. And your group of people just happens to be others that people really want to associate themselves with for clout or social status, but you were never about that. You just wanted to fit in somewhere. And you finally found a place you fit in and belonged, and it's happened to land you in lucky places. We have the 7th house. Once again, I want to reiterate, I see a feeling of you being in love in the month of September. Who is this person with, Holy Spirit? This person that they will be in love with. How will they know it's this person I am talking about? So I'm hearing the reason why you're so lovable is because you guys make a dark situation and you know how to turn it positive. So how this manifests in your life is you might notice you attract a lot of depressed people or people who need emotional saving. And this because you're a very positive person who can make any situation positive with your optimism. And even if you are not feeling necessarily optimistic or positive, you know how to ground the energy to be optimistic and positive to benefit everyone around you. But you also do have a tendency to hold in anger. So this is something we need to work on. A rage room would be very healing for you, where you can just break things in a room for an hour and rage out because you have a lot of repressed anger. And I think repressed anger comes out in passive aggression. So if you want to cure that, be sure to do a rage room. So group 3, let's see if we have any other messages or if this is the end of your message, group number 3. Okay. Beware of energy vampires, group number 3. People that keep using you and draining you and not giving you anything in return. That was a very strong message that came up. They are working you to death. This could be a family member. Someone is draining your energy and not giving anything in return and taking advantage of your kind heart and taking advantage of a blessing God has blessed with you in your life while they're not a good friend to you or giving you anything in return, just taking. Your aesthetic is attracting the right people to you, especially romantic interests. So keep dressing and doing your makeup the way you are doing. It's attracting the people you want to you. You have an animal that is very protective of you, or at least a spirit guide that is very protective of you, that looks after you on the spiritual and or material plane. And that's all I have for you, my love, group number 3. I hope you have a great September, and I will see you later.